Welcome to Toffee TV. Me, Baz, joined by Matt Jones, world-renowned journalist from...
World-renowned.
Sounds good. We're here for Talk Norwich City. Jack, how are you? Matt, looks like Norwich City have signed Steven Naismith from Everton for £8.5 million, which is good business for Everton. Could rise to 10 million. Now, obviously, we know all about Steven Naismith. Came to Everton, obviously, in controversial circumstances from Rangers. We won him in a card game or something from Rangers. But what are your thoughts on? He's been quite good for Everton, hasn't he, really?
Yeah, he was. Not many people liked him at the start, did they? And I think when he was in David Moyes brought him in his first season, he played him mainly on the right wing. And that wasn't really his position. He had that bad injury as well before he came to Everton. He really struggled in that first year. And the fact that he managed to come through that, and when Roberto Martinez came in, he had the position, played a lot more central in the team, sometimes played up front with Lukaku out wide. That's when we've seen the best from him there, and he started to win the fans back over with his work rate. Great in the air, his finishing. I mean, we've always said he's probably the best finisher Everton have had under Martinez. So I'm quite sad to see him go, and I think if Lukaku was to get an injury for Everton, I would have had Steven Naismith up front. I don't think Aruna Kone has got the abilities to play that position well, so it does leave Everton a bit short, and what he does bring as well is he's got a nasty side, hasn't he, as well, which Everton don't have, and he's happy to get stuck into plays, he's happy to get around the opposition, so that's a quality we'll miss as well, but £8.5 million is a good fee for us for a 29-year-old.
So you'd have liked them to have stayed?
Yeah, pretty
I think I'd have liked them to have stayed. I think he's spot on when he came. Jack, Norwich fans, you don't want to see him on the wing because he's not quick enough to play wide, but I think you're spot on, right down the middle, either as a second striker or as the main striker. He's a good foil, he scores goals, a great finisher. If he get a chance, he'll take the goals. Like you said, he likes to get players involved in a bit of nastiness, doesn't he? He likes to wind centre halves up, and he's probably just what Norwich need.
Definitely
get them important goals, because I've seen they play a nice way of, nice brand of football, knock it round, and they've needed someone. They've tried, people like Cameron Jerome up front, Bakani, I always get his name a little bit dodgy, haven't really come off for them, and I think Naismith can be everything they need. He wanted them obviously in August. No secret that their interest has stayed over the last few months, and of course £8.5 million seems like a lot of money for a 29-year-old, but if he keeps Norwich in the Premier League, he's more than repaid that back, hasn't he?
That's it. If you're a team that are seeking to stay in the Premier League, you're going to be down there, you're going to be in those sorts of battles, those games which are going to be tense and tight affairs, and you just need a player who's got that bit of an edge about him. Then he can bring that quality, and I think whenever he's played for Everton in that split striker position, whenever he's played off Lukaku, and I think back to the start of last season, which was an awful one for Everton, and we were poor throughout, but in those opening weeks of the season when Ross Barkley was injured, he wasn't in the team, and Naismith did play off Lukaku, he scored a lot of goals in that time of the season, and I think whenever he has been in that role, he's always scored goals, and I've seen him play for Scotland. He can play at the point of the attack as well. He's good at holding the ball up, and as I said, he's great in the air as well. So yeah, I'm a little sad to see him go. He's a player who does give everything. He's obviously he's very popular with the fans as well for all the work he does outside the football club. So I think Norwich are getting a really good character and a player who'll score a lot of crucial goals for them.
The other thing I was going to say, he scored some big goals for Everton. Scored against Chelsea, obviously a hat-trick when he didn't move to Norwich and then got a hat-trick. He also scored down at Chelsea, scored against Arsenal.
Scored the Derby,
Derby. So he's a man for the big occasion as well, and obviously, Norwich have got some big games coming up in the second half of the season. I think Naismith is a fine signing for them, really, and I'm the same as you. I'm a little bit disappointed to see him go from an Everton perspective, because I think you're right, other than Romelu Lukaku, we haven't really got anybody to fill that role. Aruna Kone doesn't fill me with any kind of confidence, and I think Naismith may have been a man as a possible replacement for Ron, but we're not going to know now, because obviously he's donning the yellow shirt.
I think he'll give Norwich a good blend as well in that, because if you look at the players they've got, Houlihan I think is a really good player. He's intricate on the ball, keeps it really well. Obviously Nathan Redmond's more direct threat, he can get up and down the pitch really well, great trickery in wide areas, but Naismith's a player he's intelligent, he gets into the right positions, and he does something different to all them. So if those three are playing behind the centre forward, but I think that gives Norwich a really good blend.
They've also got Brady, who's a good lad as well, haven't they? And he does link the plays. Very intelligent. You're getting an intelligent footballer. He's not. I wouldn't say he's the most comfortable on the ball. You won't look at him and think, what a footballer, because he hasn't got silky skills. but he's clever. He reads the game really well. He's very good, little adept flicks, brings other people into the game, and is fantastic in the air and getting on the end of things. He's really, really good. So, you know, they've done a really good bit of business there, I think.
Wish him all the luck in the world, and you know, hopefully, apart from when they play Everton, he does score a lot of goals.
I don't mind him getting a goal if we're 6-0 up and he gets a goal. But that's Steven Naismith, who has joined, obviously, Norwich City for around £8.5 million. We've been Toffee TV, talking for Talk Norwich City. See you soon.